right next to you? Like, let me grab a beer.
That was really fast.
That was a really fast beer grab.
Let me grab a beer. The case is open.
I have a mini fridge right next to it.
That was a really quiet pop.
Yeah, those
Yeah, my
mini
hand
beers,
covered
dude.
it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Close it and open
Like
it back
this.
up. Close it and open it back up.
The little
Another one.
8-ounce beers.
Alrighty. So, oh man, what the fuck happened last session? Pretty much nothing. So, when last we left our group of adventurers, you all had finished your arc into helping He Who Blows in the Wind, a tree ant. You made your way out. You'd all gotten gifts from Melora, the goddess of nature and life. Kuzma, you received the second part of your crook. You all spent the night there. Vaden went off to do some training with his master, Madur. You all decided to get some things done. You went to different shops, you got some glasswork made, and then you all decided that, hey, we need a good little workshop because Alcast never has time to do anything. So you're heading out to Keel's estate, where you're going to set up shop, chill there for a couple days. Mendicus was just on drugs, construct tripping the whole time, until Pouvre, his alternate personality, came out and convinced Kuzma to invite the people on the other side of the Book of Distant Text Messaging to come out so you guys can kill them because they are evil, because anybody who messes with bad basements is evil. Or something like that.
That's true. That's
Bad
it.
basements.
Straight out of the Bible.
What the fuck?
Leviticus 3:14.
That actually sounds like a book of the Bible, Mendicus 3:14. But yeah, so then Vaden arrived back the next day. He couldn't find a window to break to make his grand entrance, but he did just kind of clear out the glass from one of the windows. Made his way in where Pavel had his Displacer Beast, and everybody's kind of waking up. So he made you all some mush. And just as you guys decided to leave, the people from the Book of Distant Text Messaging came up. Some group of people led by somebody named Lord Jaznorm sent Sir Gregor Ree to the door. He threw some confrontation and surrounding the house with his small militia. You all eventually let him in. They searched the place. Alcest, you showed him Keel's body in the dungeon. He was a little grossed out, but you guys, overall, I would say had a pretty good interaction with him, if a little unpleasant at first. He eventually left, hoping to never see you all again, even if you found that slightly rude. You all then made your way back to Melona to pick up some glasswork to get Vaden's sword. Kuzma stopped by Wally's to get some more free paint, promised a signature that Yasmorn tried really hard to not give him. And then Wally also discussed changing the name of his store from Wally's Weird Wands to Polly's Peculiar Paints, but I think I'm going to go with Wally's Amazing Paints, just so he can be the WAP. And I believe you all decided to... Oh, and Mendicus wanted to make shoes. So everybody got the materials for that. The button shoes.
That was a key fact of that whole day.
That was a very good fact of the day. And then you all decided to make your way towards the Hoofed Pass. And I believe you all are heading towards the Everrose Tree. Was the first stop making it through the Hoofed Pass, right?
Did we make it through the Hoofed Pass?
No, you are where the collective symbol is.
Okay, I want to talk to these people again.
These people being you guys? You guys are the collective.
No. I want to talk to these people in the Hoofed Pass, see what their deal is.
Oh, okay. So we got to get there first. It's if you guys are going by the road, it's a 90-ish mile journey. You can make, at a fast pace, 30 miles per day.
Yeah, well, we got to hand out the business barks.
And there is...
I think we agreed.
Yeah.
Road.
There is plenty of traffic along the way. It is occasionally sporadic, but Melona is a major port city, so there are plenty of carts kind of coming and going at all times, people passing you on horseback. But yeah, we can pick up on the very first day of travel if you guys would like to say or do anything, or just skip to your first camp. Let me know.
So are we saying we took rest and we're starting to hike out now?
Yep. Everybody should be fully rested. We are on the first day heading out of Melona towards the Hoofed Pass. Yeah. All right. We will otherwise pick up right there with you all heading off towards the Hoofed Pass.
So do I explicitly am going to every person that looks like they might have any kind of money as we're exiting the city. I want to stop and give him a piece of bark and give him a little spiel about WAP.
All right, let's hear your spiel then.
Yeah, I want to hear the spiel.
Hello there. Will you please take bark with name on? Go to Wally's wet ass paint, I believe it's called. I forget already, but he sell good paint, a good wand. It's very good. This bark gets you 5% off. Good businessman. He support the druid. He support the plant. He's a good man.
Can you go ahead and roll me a persuasion check at advantage, because 5% is a good deal for just having a piece of bark with his name on it, or with your name on it. Natural fucking 20 to start off the night. You get people being emphatic. You get like people being like, "Hey, can I get like 5 of those?" I've been thinking about putting some stuff up on the side of my cart. If you think that's a good idea, yeah, just kind of hand them over.
One per customer. Sorry.
Do you come to the city often?
I'm sure we'd be back.
No,
well, I visit Wally. Good man.
Alrighty, we're heading there for sure. This is fantastic. And yeah, you're met with a lot of joy at the idea of saving money in a magic shop.
Hey, Kuzma, why don't we give this guy a few more and he can give it to other people?
Oh, I'd be happy to do that. You guys are saving me money. Well, I can pass along the savings to my friends.
Okay, but realize no stack of bark. Cannot give 20 barks for 100% off. I'm pretty sure.
He is saying the bark does not stack.
Well, typically in nature, but very confused when capitalism come into play.
Alrighty, yeah. You throughout the day, so with a nat 20, are able to hand out 100 different of these. Yeah. Some of them more interested than others, but overall, you're very persuasive with this. When you get your crew of a very eclectic group of people, you got your bard maybe strumming behind you.
Black man staring him down.
But yeah, otherwise you guys are able to travel throughout your day. Somebody roll me a D12. Whoever wants to first.
Does everyone move to the other side of the road once they see D8? Like they did across the street?
No, they don't cross the street. It's not really wide enough to do that. But you do see some women make sure they still have their coin purse after they pass him. Mendicus, you're getting these penises so fast. That's so impressive.
Had him saved.
Yeah. All right. Otherwise, you all make it to the evening. You set up camp. Are you guys doing anything in particular to set up camp?
Jacking off. Oh.
Did someone roll 1d12?
Yes, that's your random encounter for the day.
Oh, okay.
Outcast, what do I need to set up to start making these shoes?
First you need to measure your foot. There's a few things depending on how much progress you want to make.
Well, Outcast.
How do I
His
measure my foot?
What?
Wait, was that a dumb question?
You're both talking what?
Oh, how do I measure my foot?
I have a tape measure if you want to use that, or I can measure it for you. It's up to you.
I don't think you want to see my feet, so I'll measure it.
I've seen terrible shit. I just recently saw a decomposing dwarf.
Okay, fine. I was gonna just bullshit the number, but
it's completely up to you how you want to do this.
Now go ahead, measure me.
You gotta roll to measure
From the
him?
base. Remember, from the base.
No, it's 13. I rolled an 81 on penis size, so.
13-inch foot.
And it's a wide foot too.
I
like
can
hobbit
relate.
feet.
13 wide. Yeah.
Yeah, do I gotta find wood for the sole now, or what's the first step?
I have some leathers. We could go with a hard leather base, or we can go find some wood that we can measure down. And what do you want the base of your shoe to be?
Yeah, I was gonna say buttons, but I hear that's not very supportive. So,
Excellent hardwood or forest here nearby. If a tree that fall down probably do good.
Mind
who's got
everybody.
the axe then? Let me just cut down one of these trees standing over
I'll go
here.
slice.
No.
I'll-
We find one.
As they're arguing, I slice a piece of bark off the tree for 'em.
I don't think bark's gonna work, Vaden.
I mean, like a nice chunk. You know, like a good 2 inches thick.
Hey, Kuzma, write your name on that.
Just to remind everybody, last session, Vaden cut off some of his emerald hair for the to come out of the fluff of the boot.
Yep.
Kuzma gave like 5 mustache hairs, I think, and Pavel ripped out 2 handfuls of hair from his inner thigh.
Yeah, I was more hemp laces.
We got everything but the base of the foot, the sole.
I mean, we can go find a tree that's cut down and cuts a good 12-inch by about 4-inch foot. Before the boot base.
You mean 13, right?
Yeah, 13 by 4, right? So you have a wider foot.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never made a boot or a shoe before, but why don't you just lay the leather down, put the buttons on top of it, and then fold the leather over your foot? Tie it with the mustache hair, shoe done.
I mean, that's more of a foot wrap. If he wants to do a foot wrap, that'd be fine.
That's Medica's shoe.
Now we're getting fancy here, Pavel.
I mean, he spent some real money on that porcupine short hair there, so I think he wants to put to use.
This is not porcupine. He told me it was leopard fur.
I mean, I might need Kuzma's evaluation, but that looks a lot like porcupine to me.
Mandicus, I recommend you beg Pavel for more fur.
Yeah, my friend burned that town down.
The reason Mendicus snaps. Who needs justice?
Whatever. Let's just fucking find this thing and let's go. Cut the shoe fucking thing out.
Alrighty, if you're looking for like a good wood that's already been like chopped down in the forest, go ahead and roll me a nature check.
My shoe.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's good wood in the chat.
Yeah, that's true. There is some good wood that Mendicus has been posting in chat.
Jesus.
With a 13, as you're kind of wandering through the forest, you decided to start this project a little bit before it got dark, which is probably a little smart so you can see a little bit better. You do eventually come to a small clearing. There is a couple down trees. And is anyone with Mendicus, or is Mendicus on his own?
I mean, I'd go with him if he wanted to.
Yeah, I'm like
We're going
following.
looking for trees.
Okay, yeah, if you're all kind of out in the woods a little bit. Vaden, you think you hear trickling water.
I'm just pissing.
Do I know? Do I know from which direction?
Roll me a perception check.
Now remember, Kuzma, what happens to random fountains in the woods.
It's kind of hard to isolate the direction, as the sound is kind of bouncing off all the trees around you. Obviously, it's not south because you just came from the road.
Friends, I think there's running water around. We may want to fill up our canisters.
You hear
Why? Alka makes beer.
everybody hears a shrill shriek, just a very feminine ah, and it gets cut off. Coming.
You know what that sounds like, guys?
Yes, someone just got decapitated.
Yeah, it sounds like it's not our problem.
Yeah, that sounds like a problem solved.
We go investigate. Come on.
Yeah, well, I get it. We might as well. It could be a couple orphans in trouble.
Well, it could be good food. I'm just saying we may.
Well,
want to help.
I'm not quite hungry enough yet to eat orphans.
That's okay. I will save it for later. No problem.
You can just mush it.
Right.
No, we
right.
can train them to hunt food for us at no cost.
I will still have to prepare it, Yasmorn. They do not know the art of the mush.
I thought Vaden
I
makes us
don't
food
really
at no
trust
cost.
you around these kids alone.
You know what? I could say the same about you, Yasmorn.
I trained.
Someone just slightly screaming, I think. Perhaps we have this argument later.
Nah, look, this is serious.
Well, I will have to agree with Kuzma. Let's go.
Yeah, fucking whatever. That's fine.
We're gonna walk in the direction of the.
Yeah, the scream is a little bit easier to tell, especially with all of you listening in. You head slightly to the east of where you are, so backtracking just a little bit.
This is gonna be another fucking life lesson for you guys. Right here. This is one of these things where you sticking your fucking nose in where it shouldn't be.
Medicus, I am more than happy to help you finish your shoes if you would like.
So as you eventually come to this clearing, you get quieter as you hear just a and you come by this big rock that you're able to all peek around. On the other side of this rock, you all do see this very large, about 13-foot tall, mostly naked giant, wielding a large club, and he looks to be like suckling on a woman's arm that has been ripped off.
Now, Yasmord, how does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, obviously this is one of Medicus's kind.
Yes, but how does it make you feel seeing a naked giant?
You see this giant look up from his meal in y'all's direction.
See, I told you, why are we fucking here? The bitch is already dead.
She might just be armless.
Then who scream?
Yeah, we're not doing this. We're fucking...
She might just be armless, yes.
It seemed like he just wanted to give her a hand.
That's just fog. I'm keeping us covered.
That's funny.
I really want to shoot this thing. I mean, it's eating people, so.
You casted
just
silent image around us?
Do any of you speak giant?
No.
hold on, I might.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
not.
Alrighty, then you guys do not hear as he just goes,
Guys, I think I know what he said. He said, fuck, I can't do what you just did.
You all notice he is looking over his shoulder as he says that, not towards you all.
He's probably talking to more giants, and I said I don't like. If it's a battle we can't win, it's a battle we shouldn't fight.
Yes, I believe so. Let's leave.
I mean, giant just need to eat also, so.
Yes, she looked very tasty as well.
Circle of life.
I would do the same.
I would save her. I would save her.
Well, yeah, I would save her for later too.
Look, I don't like that. I heard a good roll somewhere. I felt like
you all see this giant just picking up this large rock and just heaving it in y'all's direction. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
fuck.
While we're doing this, I'm just gonna scream fucking life lesson.
Pavel, roll it at advantage.
Oh, you said dexterity saving.
Correct. Dexterity saving throw. Pavel at advantage.
Literally.
Oh fuck!
Nice.
Did I
There we
lose? Do I still have my inspiration? Can I go again?
Yeah, all of
yeah.
all of you have inspiration. It goes away until you use it. Just mark it off. Just click on it on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm definitely using mine.
Oh!
I also probably want to.
Did you burn inspiration for that nat one?
Yeah.
Roll it, yeah.
Well, we got a 5.
I
It's like
definitely got a
Getting hit in
nat
the
one.
face of the rock, boys. Nice knowing you.
All right.
How many people just burned inspiration? Like all of
I
us?
hope this fucking.
Why did
keep-
Yasmorn roll a 1d6?
Any one of y'all can do a 1d6. It's a bardic inspiration.
No. Sorry. I thought you meant like inspiration as the inspiration you get for being funny or playing any character.
Oh fuck!
Does a 16 make it?
Yes. Anyone who rolled a 10 or below fails. So in this case, it looks like.
Medicus.
Oh no!
So as you begin to chastise them,
Now Kuzma too.
no, Kuzma rolled a
wait, never
with
mind.
advantage a 17.
Reroll it, yeah.
As you begin to chastise them for, this is what we get for coming here. Everybody kind of dives out of the way. It doesn't like pin you to the ground, but it like bumps your shoulder. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. How are you guys responding?
Buttons everywhere.
No, those are my buttons. Fucking, I told you, motherfuckers, that this is not how we do this. We should. Are we in initiative? Can I just fucking start blasting? I want to start blasting.
Yes, then we can go and roll initiative. Hey, I got the encounter up before the encounter started before you guys could complain about it not being there.
That's Bobble. Ooh, me.
How do you bring up the combat tracker?
Oh my
Right
god.
click
Right
this.
click the fist.
Stupid question. Stupid answer.
It lives.
What's a combat trainer?
Tracker?
It just says TR for me.
I
Alrighty, Pavel, start us
Sounds
off.
great.
So, this giant heaves this rock at you all. Start us off.
I would like to attack the giant.
Alrighty, go for it. Do you have access? You have access to the Displacer Beast character sheet, correct?
I do.
Alrighty. Did you roll separately? No, it'll just go on your turn. Cool. Alrighty, as you keep in mind, you don't have to be that close to it to whip it. You can be 15 feet away to hit him. We go ahead.
I'm gonna move there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
With
got a plan.
advantage?
I got a plan.
Oh wait.
If you're recklessing, yes. Don't forget to
Yeah.
rage too.
Should I? Is it dark out? Should I like not be able to see him?
It's early enough in the evening that it's not too dark yet.
Okay, I can see to about there.
Alrighty, so as you come on, there we go. Whip out at him for the first strike. You now have a second attack. Just make sure it's not with the whip first hit anymore. Now you have to hit with the second hit, or just your regular whip.
Is it still with advantage?
Yep, all of your attacks have advantage till the beginning of your next turn. A 19 will absolutely hit. This guy does not have good AC. Again, just kind of like this one, like slashing across his upper thigh. Kumba. Done.
And then, well, I'm gonna jump off of the Displacer Beast.
You haven't named him
Fucking
yet.
game crashed. Yeah, it's DB. But I am attacking.
Alrighty.
Is that like short for Displacer Beast?
You know, I actually hope that is, and it's not the reason I think it is.
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's both.
Alright, so as your Displacer Beast runs forward without you, I'll go ahead and make your attacks for you.
Please.
It gets multi-attack, which is 2 attacks. Cool. An 8 will miss. 17 will hit and do 10 points of damage. Oh, I did do it. Cool. Awesome. So as this creature, as soon as you get off of it, lunges forward, swoops down low, bites up at its thigh as it kind of dodges out of the way. It takes its tail and whips out at it, wrapping around its ankle and like ripping and tearing across its skin. Are you done there, Pavel?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty, it is the stone giant's turn. After he like starts moving, he had just been sitting down for a little bit. He actually like stands up and begins to walk towards you all, and he is massive. I will show you guys what he looks like. He is this massive, about 13 to 14 foot tall. Like his skin almost looks like it's made out of like pure rock, like he was like chiseled out of it. Being.
I tell you what though, anybody farts in the forest, that guy smells. Look at that schnoz.
Look at that schnoz.
He is going to take a rock and yeet it at your Displacer Beast. As he just picks up this rock and just heaves it at DB.
Jeez.
And he is knocked
Is
pro.
advantage? That in the Displacer Beasts all fucking
Have
wonky.
displace essentially like disadvantage because there's like 3 of them, kind of like the spell.
Yep, you are correct. Good call.
That's like a fucking nat 20 almost.
Good call, though. Okay, so yeah, it still hit, but it will do less damage than it did. No.
Fuck it, do 10 more damage. Give fuck DB.
But DB does get back 20. DB does get back 23 HP. Oh, you already gave it back. Nice, thank you. Appreciate that, Pavel. So, this rock pummels, knocking DB to the ground. DB is just knocked flat. That is his turn. The hill giant is up. Let's see which one this is. Okay, that's this guy. He will also take his great club swing at DB because he appears to be the biggest target. Yeah, nope. He has to attack with disadvantage. A nat 1 will miss as he just crashes his great club into the ground. Let's see if anything bad happens to him. Nope, nothing bad happens. He will take his second swing. Again, at disadvantage. I don't know if 13 hits. It looks like it did. Kuzma, you're up.
I'm gonna hold my turn.
Alrighty, let me know when you want to go, and I'll move you back in the order. Vaden, you're up.
All right. I will approach this motherfucker.
The fucking mother has been approached.
The fucker of the mothers. Okay.
First one will miss. Second one, go ahead. Damn, something seems different. As you just heave, miss, as this judge just and he kind of like smacks your sword out of the way with his club. What are you doing?
Yeah, bonus action. You know what? Fuck it. Bonus action, unarmed strike. And I'm gonna use my key point to stun him. Stunning strike.
Go for it. 23 will hit. Good damage as you kind of... Oh, and he failed. Nice. So as you slash, miss, he's able to like kind of dodge it out of the way. You literally just take your shin, slam it into the side of his leg, and he like collapses. He's like holding his leg, stunned where he is at. So everybody will have advantage attacking him.
And I'm done.
Alrighty, nicely done. Yasmorn, you're up.
I'm gonna throw play a little tune on this guy that'll just piss him off a little bit and make him want to punch anyone that's nearby.
And what spell is this as he fails it?
This is enemies abound, so he cannot tell friend or foe apart.
Fascinating. Seeing the biggest person near him, he is going to be going after this guy. So you just gotta... And they start like yelling back and forth at each other. So you may have also distracted this guy too, the other hill giant, as he kind of like turns and starts yelling back at him. Done?
And I'm going to turn around at Medicus and I'm going to say, beat that.
Now, do me a favor. Read the spell. If you guys hurt him, does that break the spell at all?
Yeah. Next question.
So, wait, is he immune to being frightened?
No, he is not.
Okay, so he loses the ability to tell friend or foe. Each time he takes damage, it can repeat the saving throw. Yeah.
Anytime he takes damage, or anytime he takes damage from you all?
Each time he takes damage.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you. Mendicus, you're up.
Yeah,
So,
bad to tell you.
Which one fucking threw that goddamn rock at me? That one? Okay.
Yep, the one up
The
front.
one near the displacer piece.
He's stunned. Every attack has advantage on him.
Alright, yeah, then it's time. I'm gonna hit him with the old... I'm gonna roll 5 Eldritch Blasts against him.
Alrighty, so you're
I'm using all 3 of my proficiencies, and then the 2 regular beams.
there we go. As you just kind of it's the Dragon Ball Z reference, where he hits him multiple times.
Barrage.
Machine gun.
Yeah, the
Gatling
The
gun.
Gatling gun. Thank you. Yeah. Nice. 19 hits, 18 hits. He's just poof, continuing to unload on him.
How did you just do this 5 times?
It's his. I think it's one of his abilities. His 6th level ability lets him use it like twice in a turn.
No, it lets me use my whole proficiency.
Oh, okay. So you have your proficiency.
Jesus
bonus.
Christ.
Hey, shut up, Mister. I have 8 Velociraptors.
Bite. Claw.
Honestly, I hit
That's I'm just
I stopped
scratching.
counting. So.
One.
You stopped counting. Fucking A. You 19.
That's 4. No, that's 5.
Okay. So
No, that's 4. No, that's 5.
So as you just poof, just they're kind of like arcing him over the displacer beast. He's locked in place as he kind of just gets like shoved back a couple feet at a time, just and all of them hitting home. He is barely standing at this point in time. Done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty. This hill giant down here, he is now turned back and started yelling at the stone giant. Anybody who would like to can roll me a nature check.
Yeah, I paused here specifically to kind of observe what's going on. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm close enough.
You all are rolling pretty well.
Kuzma can't observe shit.
yeah, I just stepped forward.
Kuzma,
You're
the guy that
observing
was
your
going on.
finger in your nose.
So, anyone who rolled... Nice. Anyone who rolled a 15 and up knows that there is an ordering to the giants, basically a ranking in which all giants exist in. You all know that hill are lesser than stone giants, and therefore the greatest of hill giants will never be better than the lowest of stone giants. Now, Vaden, you know a bit more about giants, and that is the entire ordering, which is hill, then stone, then frost and fire, then cloud, then storm. You know that the two nearest to you are hill giants. One of them looking to be more of an adolescent, like a rather young one. And the stone giant, chances are he's a little bit weaker of a stone giant because he's pretty far from the mountains, which means he's probably been outcasted and he's just kind of taking advantage of these hill giants in some way, shape, or form. And now that him and this hill giant are yelling at each other, this hill giant will probably back down from him, though enemies abound. Obviously, you don't know the spell being cast on him, but he will probably still be aggressive towards the hill giant. The hill giant won't put up much of a fight until he's hit once or twice. So he is going to step forward and yell at this guy and then back down a little bit. So you're kind of picking up on that interaction stuff. As the hill giant just begins to slowly back down in the yelling. And that's going to be his entire turn. Outcast, you're up.
Alrighty.
And again, Kuzma, let me know whenever you want to take your turn.
Yeah,
Hey,
I just
Kuzma,
not.
I'll bet you 5 silver that that hill giant that Vaden punch doesn't get a go again.
Doesn't sound like anyone's going to take you up on that bet.
I'll go ahead and flame sphere the guy.
I will go at the end of the order here.
Alrighty. And which one? Oh, you cast it on the big boy? Or the weak one?
Yeah.
So as you just kind of step up, get a better view, you can see the stone giant peeking over the top of this fountain. You know, all the luck you guys have had with fountains or this woman just bleeding inside of it. You form this flame sphere that you just cast and put on top of this giant who... And Pavel, you immediately get hit. And Vaden, I guess you're super close too. You both get hit with the immediate stench of just burning flesh, and it is a terrible smell as he dies in the flames.
I guess I win 5 silver myself.
Yep, you take 5 silver from one hand and put it in the other hand. Done?
Kind of tempted to throw it at the other guy, because I technically wouldn't know what's going on with Yasmorn. Yeah, I'll move it to the other guy. I'll recast it.
Alrighty, I'll delete this one. As he begins to like push away from this little flame sphere that's now turned into a side, and he's pointing and screaming at the stone giant. Done?
Yep.
Alrighty, Kuzma, you're up.
Mandicus usually gain a little bit of health.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Yeah. This is healing word though, technically through it, right?
Oh, is it?
No. It's just the ability of the staff. I gotcha. So as you kind of walk by, you just take your staff and tap it on the ground one time, and Mendicus, you feel this, the grass almost grip your feet slightly, and then you feel it kind of retract and energy just flow into your feet and go and heal that bruised shoulder of yours.
Alright, that's it.
Alrighty, so you heal Mendicus a bit and step up behind the Displacer Beast. Pavel, you're up. So as you run, kind of leaping over the edge of the fountain.
Pavel's muted.
I forgot I muted myself.
You're good. So as you run, leap over the fountain, turn facing the stone giant.
I'm gonna whip him.
At advantage.
Was that not advantage?
Nope. Hits, but just roll to see if it's a crit. Nice. Hits either way, but not a crit. Damage as you just lash him across his face. He's going to re-roll his intelligence saving throw. That is a natural 19. So he will break free from your spell, Yasmorn.
Yeah.
And
he's up to
then the Displacer Beast. Actually, I have a second attack. So I'm gonna whip him again.
Yep. A 22 will hit. Nicely done. So the first one kind of like slaps him across the face, and he's now no longer screaming at the hill giant, but he's kind of turned towards you. As he goes to pick up a rock, he just whoosh, like right across his hand, causing him to drop it and like shake his hand slightly. Done?
No. Well, I'm done now. Though DB is going to attack because she's evil. And
nice. As the 22 will hit. 15 points of damage as she just like slashes him across the tail. Let's see if anything bad happens to DB. Not much that could happen. It'll probably be a slightly...
is it 1d20?
I gotcha. I'll say that he kind of like latches onto her tail, so she is grappled now by the stone giant. As the second tentacle tail just kind of whips out. He just grabs it and like pulls it off of his leg before it can do any damage. Done.
And can Pavel move 40 feet since I rode on top of DB?
For right now, I'm going to say yes because I don't remember the rules for mounted movement. So I will look that up between this session and the next session, but for now I'll say yes.
Okay. I'm finished.
So you just kind of move out of the way a bit?
Yeah. Try to draw his attention over to where I went away from the group.
What do you do? What do you do to draw his attention?
I fucking slapped him in the face with a whip.
Okay. So as you ride up on DB lunges forth. You slide off her back, whip him in the face. DB slaps him in with her tail. As she's kind of attacks with the second attack with her tail. He grabs on it and you whip him across the hand that he's reaching for the rock to crush DB with. So he will decide who he wants to attack later. But he is torn between the two people attacking him. One person who did way more damage and the other one whose tail he has in hand. Vaden, you're up.
The hill giant lost his place, or the stone giant.
Not in turnover?
That's because I deleted him. You are correct. Thank you. Nope, that's where he goes now. Appreciate the heads up. Vaden, you're up.
Oh wait, was he supposed to go next?
I don't give a fuck. He's not going to die between now and then, hopefully.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, as you run up to the
Wait
hill
until
giant.
Vaden stuns his ass.
Oh, this is the hill giant. That was the stone giant. He's not even attacking the same person.
Now I'm going with the hill.
Yep.
God fucking damn it.
That one, baby.
Badly misses.
Okay, nothing bad happens. As you swing your newly crafted enchanted sword that I have rigged
Oh
to roll more
fuck, did
nat
I
ones.
get that?
Yeah, this does the extra 1 point of damage on it.
Okay.
How do we know? He hasn't hit anything.
A 26 will hit. See how it says 1d6 plus 1 plus 5? This one, as you kind of like lunge out at him. Not used to fighting this large of creature, he kind of like steps his leg over you and you just jam him in the calf. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
I'm gonna go ahead and do flurry of blows.
Go for it. A 26 will hit again. Very nice. So as you stick your sword into his calf, you yank it out and punch him back in the same wound. Second attack or last attack?
Yes.
Or are you gonna lightning strike that one or no?
No. I'm gonna do just flurry of blows this time.
Okay, cool.
But I think I do get to decide whether or not he fucking. What does he do?
Yeah, you can choose between your martial things on whether he falls prone, gets pushed back, or can't take reactions.
That's right.
And a 23 will hit.
So how do I do this then?
You just tell me which one you want, and I'll make the correct saving throw.
I'm gonna say knocked prone.
Is that a strength saving throw then?
Yep.
That's an 11. I believe he falls prone, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, he's pro?
He is now. This one just... as he like punches him in the calf, Vaden then like grabs his ankle as best he can, like wrapping his entire arm around the ankle and elbows him in the same wound. The creature falls to the ground. The one right in front of Vaden falls to the ground. Very nice. So any attacks within 5 feet have advantage, Any ranged attacks have disadvantage, so just keep that in mind. Done?
Yep.
Very
done.
nice. Yasmorn, you're up.
Yasmorn, piss on him.
As you run forward and stab him with your rapier, I don't think you've ever missed with your rapier.
He's never not killed anything with the rapier
Well,
either.
this will be the first time. As you just run up, stab him, and like pierce his ear with your rapier.
Yes. Wait, if he's prone, does he get an attack if I try to bounce out of his area?
It'll be at disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck.
So you just pierce his ear. Done.
Hey Dustin, I want
Sir.
to say I apologize there because it was actually a dex save to be knocked prone.
He is worse at dex saves.
Oh fuck.
He has a +5
Okay.
strength saving throw, plus -1 dex save. So.
Okay,
Well, I
do
think-
we
you know
want to
what?
just assume that he still fails
Yep.
for this time? For next time, I'll remember.
Yep.
I'm gonna risk it and step behind Vade.
All right.
Well, he can't take attack of opportunity,
He
right?
can't.
He's not prone?
It's at disadvantage because he's just kind of like lunging out at you.
Okay.
After that, here.
Nope. I apologize. Take that HP back.
No.
Okay. The 11 misses. I just rolled normal by accident.
Yasmorn, where'd all your health go?
There you go.
So I gave myself too much.
Yeah. I like that even when you give yourself damage, it rolls the con save automatically. Alright. Pavel. He will roll me a strength. Yeah, just roll me a strength check with the Displacer Beast, okay? This is going to see how much he is slowed down by... oh yeah, not very much. He is going to drag your Displacer Beast with him as he just... And he is going to slam down on top of you with his great club. And he has advantage. A 23 will hit. And just... As you kind of like put your arm up to block it with your like whip hand, to kind of like stretching across your forearm to protect yourself from some of the damage. The second attack will be a 25 to hit and 15 points of damage. As the first one slams on top, the other one kind of comes from the side, and you're able to kind of like curl up enough to block it from cracking your ribs. But that is his turn. Mendicus, you're up.
Well, I can't see shit behind these trees, so I'm gonna go... how risky do you want to be here, Kuzma? What are you thinking about?
What do you mean? I mean, I think we'd be fine.
Alright, well then, I see that shit happening over there. I'm gonna give it the old, he's gonna be tentacled. Oh, he got 25! Holy shit!
You rolled a nat 20 on that dex save. So does that like half damage, I assume it did it automatically?
Yeah.
Very nice.
You bring basement too.
Yeah, he's getting the tentacles. He's slurping.
As they kind of like reach up around him. Now, how tall is this spell?
20-foot radius, so it's 20 foot
Okay,
tall.
cool. So it is more than tall enough to not be out of his... Because he's about 14 feet tall. If it was a 10-foot radius, he would see out of it, but very nice. It surrounds him. Pavel, you occasionally see this like tentacle that like reaches out of it and like grabs his arm and pulls it back in as he is like just struggling against this blinded, cold, and acid damage just heaving ho at him. Done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alrighty, it is this hill giant's turn. He will stand up. He is going to turn towards Vaden and see if he can do a Vaden amount of damage to you.
That's not very much.
An 11 will miss, I assume, yes?
Oh yeah.
As he just heaves his great club, you're able to kind of like Matrix Neo bend backwards and dodge it. The second attack is 18. Does that hit?
18 ties, yeah.
He kind of like thrusts forward and gets you across the leg and just hits you for 13 points of damage. Almost a half of Vaden point of damage.
It's about a half of
As
8.
he just swings and slaps you in the thigh, trying to aim for your calf the same way that you abused his calf. He just screaming at you in giant. You can't understand it.
Fucking Neanderthal.
Damn. Outcast, you're up.
Use action, I'll throw it at him.
Oh, speaking of, it was already on him, right? So he needs to make a dex save for not moving. because I forgot about that. That was a 2, so go ahead and roll the damage twice for him. So that was the first one that he failed. Oh, he rolled a 2 twice. Nice.
So he takes 10.
Nice. 10 additional points. Ooh, as he had forgotten that he was standing on this, as he got excited that he got to hit Vaden, and kind of like jumps off of it, and he will not. He's gonna end his turn where he is, but yeah, you get the idea. Alrighty. Otherwise, action. Very nice. 25 will hit the hill giant as you vomit up this fire that rockets over the top of Vaden and the Osborne and hits him in the head, kind of like stumbling him back. Ooh. Nicely done. Any movement?
Nope, I'm gonna move back 5. Yep, that's all I got.
Alrighty, very nice. Kuzma, you're up.
Hey Kuzma, what's your opinion on collateral damage?
General, not good.
So if my tentacles accidentally take down one of those trees and I use it for the sole of my shoes, is that yeah? Which one is that?
It's bleed. We can find the trees. No big deal.
Well, I can't
So.
turn it off now. It's kind of just it's doing its thing.
I hope you know. I know some people that speak a little bit of Russian, and they're like, it's so like it bothers them every time you say "niet" in the wrong spot. No, it's "niet" do it.
Yeah, I just committed to that.
Because "niet" means no, right?
Right. So I'm constantly like, do no. It doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I love this. So. All right, what you doing, Kuzma?
Healing Spirit. It takes me a second sometimes. So that's gonna affect Yosborn and Vaden. So that's gonna be. Wait, why did it say? I think it's 1d6.
It healed him. It healed him. I saw
think I
Vaden.
already got
Yeah,
healed,
Vaden's health
yeah.
went up.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
So, what shape does this spirit take?
I think I get to choose each time.
Yeah.
It's just a nature spirit. We're gonna say it's a small bunny this time.
Alrighty. So, appearing between the two of you, kind of like bouncing back and forth, Vaden kind of like kicking off of your now wounded by the hill giant leg. Every time his like back legs kind of kick off of you, you feel this like the pounding in your leg kind of diminish slightly. Yasmorn, I don't even remember how you took damage.
The rock.
He took a fucking rock to the face.
You feel your nose just unbending and unbreaking and like straightening back.
He's never gay.
What?
Oh.
Jesus Christ. It didn't even fucking make sense.
Oh god, that was fast.
Are you done, Kuzma?
Yep.
Alrighty. Next up, Pavel.
Pavel's assumption is that the stone giant did not move, so he's going to take a whip hit in the direction of where he last hit the stone giant. Would it be normal and
Yes.
not advantage since he's...
Correct. It's a straight attack because you cannot see him. And
Okay.
But he also can't see you. No, I apologize. Okay. So this is the way I work advantages and disadvantages. Okay, I'm gonna talk for a moment here. So in theory, if you had
If you interrupt him, let him talk.
if you had 15 reasons to have advantage and 1 reason to have disadvantage, by the rules, it's a straight roll. I don't like that. If he's prone, stunned, paralyzed, but then somebody casts darkness over him, it's a straight roll. I don't like that. You know he's not moving. So for you have advantage because he is blinded. He has advantage. He has advantage because you can't see him, but you have advantage because you're rolling your reckless attack. So you're whipping across this wide area. So you still find contact, and you just hear nice. 18 and 21 will hit, and that'll do an extra 8 points damage. As you just hear him cry out. I like that you got impatient with my explanation, so you just started rolling again.
I figured out the answer.
He heard what he needed to hear.
You knew he was
That's a
going to have
lot for
advantage.
Pavel.
Yeah, it is a lot for Pavel. I apologize.
Does the displacer beast, after being held and him being hit, get dropped and able to attack not at disadvantage?
He is still being held. That being said, grapple does not cause disadvantage. He's just grappled and has 0 movement, so he can still attack normally.
Oh, fuck yeah. So
Straight roll, because it's advantage because he's blinded. It's disadvantage because he can't see him. So straight roll. 23 hits as the tail just whoosh, whips into him. 10 will miss. This time as the tail whips out, it kind of finds solid ground as he's trying to narrow down on where he's at. Done?
Done.
Nicely done. Faden, you're up.
Alright, just straight attack with a short
Oh
sword. to him.
fuck! Wait,
What's
can I move? I want to move just like a little bit so he doesn't know where the whip came from.
Absolutely, very nice. Now, Vaden, you're up. A 24 will hit as you slash out. This time, going a little bit higher as he kind of like ducks down and move his legs out of the way, you slash across his nipple.
He's not prone. Yeah, he's not prone, right?
Correct, he stood up on
Yeah,
his
he got
turn.
back up. Okay.
But you did allow for Yasmor to come up and ear pierce him. As you slash across his nipple, he rears back and you just kind of slice him like C-section across the lower abdomen.
Is he pregnant? He kind of looks pregnant.
Yeah, you were unaware that this was a female hill giant. The baby giant comes out for Pavel to raise. Alright, so yeah, as you slash, and then just punch, and like his organs like pop out of the hole you caused a little bit as you punch him in the mid-abdomen. Done?
Looks like I found dinner.
God.
We smelled that thing burning. I don't think we want to eat that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that'd make good mush.
Yeah, well, don't be so picky, Medicus.
Man, is
I'd
he
rather
still,
eat that
is he
lady.
still moving? Is he still moving?
Did you want to use
No,
one of your
she-
abilities to punch him?
She was. I'm done. I'm done.
Alrighty.
I'm done.
Alright, Yasmorn, you're up.
Stab.
Rather eat that lady. Huh?
This guy. Why don't we eat him? I can just cut him up. Is he still prone?
No, he's standing.
Maybe I didn't walk up to him.
Yeah.
I actually took a step back. And hit him with my whip.
Before you have a chance to do that, he is actually going to attack you as you step out of his range. Because he has a range of 10 feet.
For 4 damage? Fuck.
You all kind of trade blows as you step back. He cracks you across the head as you whip him in the side, just furthering the tearing up of his side.
I strike his nipple off.
The other nipple is the same slash nipple.
Yeah, the same slash one.
Okay,
I
there
think-
you have a nipple on the end of your whip.
I'm never cleaning this thing again.
Already done. You said yes. Did anybody else have a hard time hearing him say yes twice?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I quiet?
All I heard was the S.
Yeah.
Yeah, both times all I heard was. Tss.
I gotta. Maybe my push to talk starts later than I thought.
Alrighty, it
Starts
is.
later than I thought.
Yeah, it is the stone giant's turn, as he is going to attempt to crack down on the displacer beast. He has disadvantage. 14, I think hits, 21 points. And he is going to swing out at Pavel, and he will just straight up miss as he cracks the ground where he thought you were. I'm not even going to get him in the roll because you're far enough away.
Because he stayed and his turn in there.
Did I say he ended his turn? Oh, no, that's from him starting his turn.
Oh, no, that already hit. So, alright, never mind. If you're going to move. Sorry.
Boom, boom, boom. But he will have attacked first, then try to get out of there. Alrighty, Mendicus, you're up.
Well, there goes that master plan.
Don't worry, the trees are dying.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll leave it up so I
Wink.
can make sure to take down that tree.
Yeah.
So I can use it later. And we'll just, I don't like these hill giants. They throw rocks. I don't like rocks. Everything in nature just sucks.
Excuse me?
I don't know why you like it so much. You Just everything out here just like attacks you or does weird shit.
Oh yes, your city life so far has been so good.
Hey, at least the rocks that hit me when I was begging weren't fucking the size of my head. Or bigger. Probably bigger.
So as you launch your first Eldritch Blast, and he's like reaching out for his nipple, it just kind of flies over his shoulder, and you redirect the second one and hit her in her pregnant belly, and she falls back, her loincloth flying up high, and I mean it is just breaching.
I'm gonna turn around and just walk 30 feet away. I don't want to see any of this.
Outcast, you're up.
Yeah.
Stop admiring it, Outcast. It's not time for trying.
Jesus, a 22.
Yeah, they're a little bit quicker boys. This was the flame spheres. You just plunge it into his side. Yeah, he still took some damage, so that's good. And you vomit up on him. 27's gonna hit for sure. Nice, 14 points of damage. It just kind of right. He like puts his arms up, but like blasts him kind of like in the rib cage. He blocked a little bit too high for it. He's looking rough as he's kind of getting shoved backwards. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, no movement. Kuzma, you're up.
So the way that if healing spirit says it's within a 5-foot cube, and I move the bunny to in between Yasmor and Vaden, will it affect them again? Both of them, I mean? Or is it like...
It's technically too far from them, even if you put it right in the center.
Okay.
Yeah, technically. So you can give it to one or the other.
I'm gonna bounce it on over to Yasmor then.
Alrighty, go ahead and slap it on Yasmor and give him a little bit of healing. Otherwise, are you done?
Oh yeah, I should just well, technically that's a bonus action.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, well,
Funny.
you haven't been doing too much, but I was just checking. What else you got?
Oh wait. I think I clicked that. There we go. Yeah, take 5. Wait, did that happen?
He'll
So,
find
five.
HP, Yasmor. And your action?
My movement leg broke. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna do it.
As you shift up behind the Displacer Beast.
Alright, done.
Roll me one more D4. It seemed to do slightly more healing than you were expecting. You have no idea why.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, you're taking the life force of that tree that I'm cutting down right now.
Yeah. You just hear slash, 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 slash. Are you done?
Yep.
Pavel, you're up. Did you mean to cast Healing Word or Cure Wounds?
Healing word. I don't have cure wounds.
I'll let it slide this time, but Healing Word's a bonus action.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My bad.
You're good. I didn't catch it earlier.
Probably you're muted.
Sorry.
Get your picks up.
Does
He's
the,
trying not to get the bong rips in the mic this time.
allegedly.
Sorry, guys. It's been a long day.
That was a long day when that. Does the bracer of the Shadow Hunting Mastiff, is that a bonus action?
It'd be an action to activate.
Oh, I'll take my 2 attacks. I'd rather get rid of that. Thank you.
You got it.
I'm going to continue to attack.
Go for it. Whipping up towards his face.
Damn, that's almost a nat 20.
Almost. 20 points of damage. How do you want to do this, Pavel?
Hot damn.
I don't know. I imagine like whipping his face and it just like busting into 1,000 pieces.
So, much like
Busting
stones,
on his face?
Yeah.
Thinking to 1,000 pieces.
like many stones, when a stone falls from a great height or gets struck by a great pickaxe, his face just like his breaks across the chin, up the nose, over the eyes. You see the spider cracks just growing out from where you struck him in the nose or in the forehead, like right up near the forehead, spreads to his face. As he falls, it begins to wobble forwards. As his head hits the ground, it just pebbles fly everywhere. And now all the giants around you lay dead.
That was easy enough.
Can I check his clothing to see if he had anything
of course
within it?
You mean are you asking to loot him?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Can I go for toenails?
Absolutely. Make me a, what would you call that, a nature or medicine?
Toenails.
I'll let you roll either one, but medicine will be a couple points easier.
Sleight of hand to remove the.
I mean, either way, like toenails, with enough strength come off pretty easily.
17.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. All in all, you're able to get off 6 hill giant toenails, like big enough that you could actually use them, and 3 stone giant, because the stone giant ones are hard. They are very difficult to get out. You get Pavel to help you clench the toenails and rip them off, but only 3 of them come off in good enough shape. So you get, I think I said 6 and 3, right?
These will come in handy later.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys want to respond to you guys seeing him walk up and just begin holding the foot and ripping the toenails off.
I just almost watched a giant baby come out of a fucking giant vagine. I'm okay with toenails coming off, but the crowning, all right, that's the
The
one thing I don't wanna
crowning of the guts.
see.
And you think that's a fetish of his?
I've seen it before. I'm not a fan, but some people like the smell underneath the toenails.
Yeah, okay, so I think this tree fell over while we were fighting it, and there's a perfect 13-inch slab of wood here.
Yeah, let's do that tree.
Yeah, there's just a fell tree near Mendicus right now that looks very brutally, and Outcast, when you get over there and look at it, where it's been cut, there's just frost-bitten wood marks and acid burns across the wood, but the inside would probably be usable underneath parts of the bark, especially the parts that stuck above the spell.
Do any kind of roll to harvest it, or are we okay?
You can make me a nature check real quick at advantage because he's helping you. And to get to Pavel, your 15 investigation, you find this really cool looking, a little bit bigger than a thumbnail size, really smooth looking, pretty off-white rock. You don't know why it catches your attention, but you like it.
Oh,
Shiny rock.
How do I put that in? Do I just put shiny rock from?
I will whisper at you.
Okay. Hey, Outcast. Since I got some toenails off for you, you think you could, I don't know, give back 86% of my health to the DB?
Sure. Hello, Mr. Kitty.
You see it, Pavel?
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Outcast, this wood has been very nicely softened by the acid. And you
Kitty.
Perfect. Yeah.
How's your cat's feeling that?
Yeah, how's he gonna feel now?
He feels like a fourth, okay?
Christ, that's my only second spell slot I got left.
All right, everybody roll initiative. No, I'm joking.
So, hey, real quick, does Pavel know what that is, or does he just think it's a rock?
Oh,
That is a nice
I
rock.
will let Pavel roll a nature check.
Okay.
Because there is a chance you have seen these before. Nope.
Yeah, doubt it.
No, you have not. Not with an 11.
Yeah, I'm going to cast fucking
Just looking.
healing cure wounds. Sorry.
Okay. You said you meant to?
Yeah, I accidentally clicked healing word. I looked at it
Alright,
after the.
I hope it's less. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, with my fucking luck.
Because you rolled nearly max healing. You did a 4 and a 3. Okay, one more point.
More.
Okay, but you also didn't expend as high of a spell slot, so. Nice enough.
Outcast, you are so kind for healing my kitty.
Nice
Here
cat.
is a rock.
Oh, thank you, Bubble.
It's a pearl. He hands you a pearl. A thumbnail-sized pearl.
This is a big-ass pearl.
Back in the day, you'd probably ballpark this at like a 40 to 50 gold piece pearl. By today's standards, if you just want to write it down that way, this is a 100 gold piece pearl. Yeah, what he just posted in chat.
I can't pass.
You can just
pass,
delete
like,
yeah.
equipment.
For some reason, it won't let you guys, even though I've given everybody permission. I don't know why. And I'm lazy and haven't figured it out. But now that I'm jobless, I might be able to take the time to figure it out.
I'm still trying to figure out how to add an icon to my macro for unarmed strike.
Oh, that's super easy.
Is it? Because I've been trying to do it this whole goddamn time.
Just send.
I figured out icons.
Yeah.
I think he wants to check the lady. What's your medicine at?
Me?
No, I think he's talking to Kuzma.
Hey, Kuzma, what's your medicine?
Oh, my medicine. I didn't know you're talking to me. 15.
Mine's a little better.
Damn.
What does it have? Where did this come from?
Because you're standing on top of the lady.
Unless you want to check it. I thought you were saying to me.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, I want to check this lady. I've been standing here.
Okay, well let me get to the wood. That it was a long time ago too. You guys
do want to get to the wood.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, I heard what y'all were talking about earlier with that reunion.
Yeah, Yasmorn comes over. Mendicus and Alcest, between the two of you, you are able to get enough wood for the soles of both of your shoes. And this wood, because of like the cold and acid it was kind of going through constantly, Mendicus maybe like subconsciously having his tentacles attack it in a certain way. The wood is kind of soft, but more towards the center it's harder. So you got that nice dichotomy of the soft and the hard for the sole of the shoe. So.
Yeah, I totally did it on purpose, Outcast. Don't tell Kuzma that.
It was an ad 20, so. All right, Kuzma. What is Speech of the Wooden Leaf?
That was an accident.
Alrighty. So are you checking out this lady? If you'd like to, go ahead and make me a medicine check.
Okay.
At advantage. Okay, with a 22, she is dead.
What a waste.
That's why I said
Bring her back to
advantage.
life.
It's very easy. One of her arms has been ripped off, like not cleanly, like some of the skin's missing all the way to the upper breast. Like her shoulder was like yanked out of socket, and you can see like the piece of broken bone where the humerus was ripped out of the ball and socket joint. There's plenty of muscle and sinew.
Damn.
Yeah,
It ain't even humorous.
Kuzma, you do not waste the bone marrow. Let me.
This bitch did. You.
Is that medical diagnosis?
Yasmorn, did you just say this isn't even humorous?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go take away your inspiration.
Don't let me waste my bone.
As he walks up erect. Nah. Alright, you guys do anything else with the evening besides setting up camp elsewhere, I assume?
Hey, Kuzma, since my spell broke this tree, how do I make a new one grow?
Hold on. I take care of. I'm gonna make something to cast this, even though it's really just me standing still.
Yeah. So you take the time.
I could do like that.
What?
Like the first bit of the tip.
We just the tip.
Yep.
Just the first bit of the tip?
So you see Kuzma like looking at the trunk of the tree for a little bit, and you see him kind of walk around and trace a small circle with his crook around the trunk. And as he does that, he makes this small line that kind of tears up a little bit of the moss. But as he gets to the other side of the tree, where you can no longer, or where like to the other side of the trunk, where normally you wouldn't be able to see him behind the tree, you look back at the circle that he's made, and there are clovers beginning to grow out of the line that he made. And then there's like weeds and grass and dandelions kind of popping up around this. And then the moss begins to grow a little bit more heavily. As he finishes the circle, he takes his crook and sets it into the broken trunk, and just begins to kind of walk around it and chant lightly in Druidic. It doesn't sound like a song of any sort, but it almost sounds like a prayer. and you see growing out of the base of his staff in the trunk almost looks to be the beginnings of a tree. No bark yet, as it's much too young of a tree to have bark. But just the stem, and you see one or two of the leaves begin to bud off as it just about every like 15 to 20 seconds or so it grows another inch or so. And eventually Kuzma, once he feels satisfied with this after about 3 to 4 minutes, gently pulls his crook out of the center of this trunk, and it just continues to grow and flourish.
What about like 100 years? It'll be like whenever we were never here. Thanks, Kuzma.
I'm glad you had that ready because I sure didn't.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I'll come back and see this tree in 100 years. It'll be beautiful.
And what did we learn?
When you investigate, she gets good wood for the shoes. That's what I learned.
I learned that we can destroy as much as Mother Nature as we please, because it'll always be there.
All right, those are two valuable lessons. Yes. Also, what did we learn? Kuzma?
I learned that you can open this stomach and sleep in it like a sleeping bag.
You guys look over, and he's just like kind of pulled the now abortioned baby out of the way, and is just like laying in the vagina.
What?
That was the pregnant one, Vaden.
Fuck.
I don't know how I feel about it.
No one will ever.
I
see
did
this
not
ever
plan
again.
this.
Yeah.
I did not plan this.
Yeah, me neither. You know what else I didn't plan? Kuzma's little ritual back there, but beautiful things happen when we drink.
I learned that the
I will
body's
now
still
leave.
warm.
Jesus.
Alrighty, where are you guys in? I assume you're not going to set up camp here. Are you going to set up camp closer to the road, or what we looking at?
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Alrighty, and with you all getting closer to the road so that you can see it, and setting up camp a little bit into the woods, having plenty of mush if Vaden would like to make it out of some of the giant. You all enjoy a nice...
Yeah, I'll take the calf muscle.
Yeah, you just make some mush calf. And you all have a very relaxing evening. Carts go by for another hour or so, mostly towards Melona. That occasionally kind of disrupts the quiet, peaceful forest that is before you all. Do you all take turns watching?
Hello, would you like a bark? Hello.
Yeah, 10 minutes may pass, and you just hear Kuzma stand up and run towards the road and hand out bark to people. I'll still carry over that nat 20 earlier as they're like, thank you. And they just continue on their way. You just kind of hand it to them, giving them the spiel as they just keep driving their cart and then run back into the forest.
Hey, Vaden, maybe next time don't use the calf. This is it's mush, but it's still kind of stringy.
All right, it cleans the teeth out.
Yeah, it's like stuck in between.
I'm sure you can get it out no problem, Mendicus, with your teeth.
I was just about to say,
Yeah,
Mendicus, you can't get anything stuck between your teeth.
you got fucking spaces in between each
Or
tooth.
are you telling me that you've got like 7 teeth on top that are all like linked together, and 8 teeth on bottom that are all linked together, and they're not quite over top each other?
Well, see, like my picture, I got like 3 or 4 that are sitting right next to each other, and the rest are kind of all spaced out.
Sure. All right, I got you. Well, I'll make sure to get the buttocks next time.
Yeah. See.
Alrighty. And that's where I'll take the break real quick, and we'll come back with you all on your second day of this journey. Alright, and we're live. So, you all awaken the next day, long rested, if everybody would like to do that. Mendicus, how many of these do you have?
That's awesome.
Like, I'm not sure if you're looking these up or I actually have these saved.
No, I'm looking them up.
Okay.
Oh,
Fucking
anime titties.
The ACII artist is.
Oh god,
is
that's
awesome.
hot. That's hot.
I love those.
You all begin your journey, continuing to head northwards along the road. Are you guys doing or trying to accomplish anything? As far as working towards the shoe, which you guys could have done, Medicus, in that time, if you're doing the majority of the work, roll me. Thinking an intelligence. No, you got Alchemist there to tell you how to do it. Just roll me a sleight of hand check to kind of like steadily do things with your hands. You can roll me with advantage. Nice, a 25. So through Alcest lending you his tools, Alcest, if you want to walk him through what he accomplished. I'll give you the soul and maybe a little bit more if you want to talk him through it. He did research.
A little bit. So yeah, we cut out the soul and you use the awl and you just carve out a bit. Take the measurements of your foot and carve out on this no fur, no pelt how you want to have the design for your boot.
What do these markings on the tape measure mean?
In this world, we'll say they're inches and whatnot.
Oh, full imperial. I like it. Hey, yeah, no metric system. Been to the moon.
Water in my mouth.
Is that true?
I was just fucking.
They use the metric system to go. That's just a funny joke to tell people to make them mad.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we got the base of the shoe on. Okay.
Yeah. Through just a couple hours of work, you're able to get this nice firm sole. You're able to cut out the appropriate amount of null fur and firmly attach it with the wood glue. I guess I don't know if they have that. The wood horse dust bones turned to glue.
So I can't wear this yet, right? Okay.
I wouldn't put it on just yet. Need to do a little bit more work.
Okay.
With a 25, and like I said, Alcest, like giving you the tutelage, I'll say that you're able to at least take the leather that you have and mark out where you'll need to cut along and eventually attach and sew and put all the fur in. But you have the leather outline for the shape of the boot, so that'll save some time for the next day. Alcest, you're also able to get an additional 2 hours towards your abode. And then you wake up 2 hours earlier than everyone else, so you're able to get another 2 hours in. So you can mark off another 4 hours towards the abode.
I'm gonna make a roll for that.
How many hours are you in total?
I am 31 of 80.
Then yes, thank you.
Do you want me to do a tinkering because it's a magic item, or do you want me to do jewel crafting because I was polishing stones?
Go ahead and you go tinkering, because polishing stones is easy enough. That's just time put in more than anything else.
Just normal roll.
Unless you have a reason for more, yeah. All right.
I'm giving him inspiration with my shoes.
I'll use the my armor of tool, and I'll get a +5 on that.
All right, a dirty 20. You have begun to put in the outlines for the necessary engravings on the stones, being very, very sure to take your time and be meticulous. You're working with you're not working with a very large amount of stone, and they need to be perfectly identical to one another. So you're kind of like taking your time between the two of them, or between the four of them. But you get two of them successfully accomplished at this point in time. Once you get them kind of marked out for the outline, that'll be the next little bit. The last bit of time will be actually engraving them and enchanting them.
Nice.
Yeah, 10 more hours of or probably the next 20 or so hours is going to be the carving them into the stones, and then the final 30 hours is going to be actually enchanting them with the magic. But yeah, making good progress towards it. Because these are a rare item, right?
Shit, let me double check. I want to say this was common or uncommon. Let me double check.
Alright, yeah.
Alcest, what the hell are you doing? That doesn't look like it's going on my shoe.
I'm supervising. I'm giving you advice, and I'm multitasking. You know how you say I'm shit at time management, so I'm trying to do multiple projects at the same time.
Hey, out of character, just keep in mind we did have a rough couple days at work. Alrighty. Somebody roll me a d12 for the second
I got
day.
it.
Alright.
Yeah, this one's uncommon. That's why it took 80.
Nice.
hours.
Cool.
Fuck.
Alright. Why are you saying fuck? You don't know what a 5
It wasn't
is.
that good. Yeah, it's not good.
Let me measure from where you guys are.
We move 5 feet, we get attacked by more trolls.
Sorry, guys. DB's hurt, and she can only move so fast.
Alrighty.
Well, help now.
Yeah, so you guys continue your journey. I'll say right about here, at this crossroads, there's a lot of action going on. People coming to this crossroad. Some people heading south. Fewer people, but still a good chunk of people heading north. Mostly larger caravans heading north. You see a small group of people. Sorry, a small group of centaurs. Very well armored, kind of standing off to the side at this junction. The one road heading north, one road heading south, and one road heading west, and one dirt, well walked on path heading west, but nowhere near like cart sized for travel. But you see a small group of centaurs just standing slightly off center, just looking at each of the carts go by. They're holding this. Well, sorry, one of them is holding this pole that has a small white flag coming out of it with a red cross on it. You see occasionally them walk up to different carts and just talk to them. You see somebody like one of the centaurs reach their hand in at some point in time, hold it there for a moment, and then pull their hand out and like nod and let them on their way. Kuzma's continuing to pass out his papers through the entire walk, and especially this intersection.
Barks.
The bark, sorry, yeah.
I think we should hide Vaden. I've seen that flag before. They that's like that's a Deus Vault flag. Yeah.
What does Deus
Vault? They're crusading against.
How close to the Hoofed Pass are we now?
You're about a
We're
day
up
and a half
here?
journey. Yeah, you're right around noon right now. So you got like a half day's worth of traveling left, and then
And so they're up here to the north, and we're going to the east.
You guys are heading this way towards the Hoofed Pass, towards the east. Yeah, they're just kind of like standing at the intersection. As you guys get closer, they actually kind of like gallop up to you. One of them and goes, "Hello, weary travelers. Do you need any?"
Got bags under my eyes or something?
Oh, if you did, would you need the healing?
My DB needs healing.
Oh, I don't know what a DB is, but as you motion to your creature that you ride upon, I assume you speak of this magnificent Black Panther.
Yes.
Vaden?
Please, let me see what I can do. And you see him pull out this wand. Let me see what I can do for this magnificent beast. I know I stuttered on that word, but I do know what I'm doing. And he will...
Don't.
Go ahead, what?
Don't hurt her.
As he does 12 points of healing through his wand, as he like just touches it to her, and you see like this kind of like... Jesus.
Sorry.
That's 420 HP.
That 4,000.
That should help a bit, though I need to conserve some healing for others on the road.
I can come back through.
You're very kind. Who are you?
We are what is known as the CDC. We are the Centaurs for Disease Control.
You don't say. Well, I have never heard. I am from this area. What do you do?
We originally hail from Sarajevo. We help keep some of the illnesses intact, those who are sick and who can't afford it. We give them ailment, and we tell people how to live their lives to be healthier. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure Mendicus has some sort of, I think they call it venereal diseases.
Don't fucking touch me, Centaur man. Nobody tells me what to do with my life.
We are stalling here for this afternoon and then heading south towards Melona. We understand that there's a sick treant there that we have been sent to.
Niet. I help Treant. Treant is very, very good now. He who blows in the wind, he is very healed now.
Yes, in fact, he taught me about a disease that Mendicus carries.
And he showed me how to blow in the wind.
What disease is that, Yasmorn?
Chlamydia.
Wait, what?
An ancient tree disease.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, it took me a second there to put that together.
Well,
I still don't get it.
he said chlamydia, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we would never intrude on people's lives and help those who don't want help, Sir High Elf. But if you would like to be free of this chlamydia...
Keep your masks off me. I don't need them.
Look, we just need you to wear this mask and stay inside for 2 weeks, okay?
8 months later.
Alcahest has every potion he's ever wanted to make made. You have 4 pairs of button boots.
You said centaur disease control. I casted caustic brew and Outcast throws up.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
If Mendicus doesn't want his aid, can my DB have 2 masks?
That is what we call our healing, the mask. He will motion to another one. Doombaya.
Doombaya?
Yeah, Doombai sounded really stupid, so I just kept making sounds, and that made it worse.
I just say because earlier it was Kumbaya. We're gonna go Shumbaya now.
That can be another 7 points healed as this creature, or this other centaur, walks up and lays his wand upon DB's back and heals her some. And he just kind of gallops off back towards the people. So, you say the treant is already fixed of his ailment?
Nah, I help.
Well, we've been released from Sarajevo, and he's kind of like just talking out loud at this point in time. We've been released from Sarajevo for the next 12 days or so to go help with that.
Well, perhaps I ask of you a different task, since you have now 12 days of help.
Well, I'd be happy to hear what you have to say, but otherwise we're just going to go help the people.
Of course, help the people through helping me. I need passage in through Hoofed Pass to Mount Community. I must complete mission of finding final piece of Melora's crook. This is the most sacred mission I have of helping all of nature.
He raises an eyebrow at you, a very skeptical look. You do know that one does not just simply pass through the Hoofed Pass, right?
I've heard this before.
That's what we've heard. I've passed through Hoofed Pass many times.
Yasma, what the fuck are we doing here? Why are we talking to this thing? I say
of all
whisper,
people, I would think you would not call him a thing.
I know.
I whisper.
I figured.
Don't be ignorant, Vaden.
God damn it, I whispered it to Yasmor.
Guys, I'm hearing voices from the shadows.
Kuzma, doesn't tree who blows in wind have rodents and shit below him?
Yeah, that was a bad basement.
Oh, so you're telling me you were not going south to help Yiddikin's druid with the tree who blows in wind, and you're telling me that you have not heard of the collective destroying the chimera who tortured these lands, and you think we cannot pass through Hoofed Pass. I ask of your help, but if I not get it, there's no problem. I march to Mount Community either way.
I heard rumors of a chimera causing issues south of the Hoofed Pass. I heard no rumor of who destroyed it, other than a halfling.
It was me.
And
It was us.
And he kind of like eyes everyone. He's like, it was the stories of a halfling, an elf, a construct, and a bugbear. That much I remember.
Well,
Sounds
who do you
too
think?
small of a group.
Pablo, you can say it.
I'm the bugbear.
I heard you say "I'm," and then you stopped talking for a second.
Yeah.
I don't remember hearing anything about a human or a drow in the group.
I don't know why you would hear about a human.
God damn it.
And yet here we are. Look, we must be on way.
No.
Make a decision one way or other.
Well, I have not. Only me and he points towards one like slightly larger, or like not larger, sorry, a larger presence having, but a smaller centaur, who apparently appears to be his leader based on the way he's looking at him. He's like, Fauci has not been home in quite some time.
Fauci.
Yeah. So, I will discuss with him, and we may join you.
I don't want you to join us.
Well then.
Is it noon? Is it actually noon?
Yeah,
Like, is
it's right around. It's maybe like 12:15 at this point in time. But yeah, it's right around noon. Well, if you do not wish us to join you, Master Drow, we can ride ahead and let them know of you. Call yourself the Collective.
Kuzma, correct this fool. It is the Triple C. The what does it stand for again? What is it? It's just
Yeah.
okay.
Just noise cancer for the listeners is what it's called.
The cold,
Please.
cough, and quiet.
Yeah. The collective is way too low. Just is good.
You say your leader has not been back in some way, yet you have 12 days vacation now. So you may choose to join us. We go, or you can try catch up on all of those legs.
I don't believe we'd have an issue catching up with you. We are quite fast.
I just don't know if you're honest with us, though. We're talking to you, but it feels like you're wearing a mask.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where like you tell us not to buy masks because they don't work, and then like a month
Right.
later, then you tell us that they're very important and everyone has to wear one. It's
Right. Who trusts the man behind the mask anyway? I mean, you to just show us your face.
And then you double down and tell us to wear two.
Right.
And I see, and look how much toilet paper y'all all got.
And I just don't understand. I mean, with the ugly people, I understand wear two masks. Great. But, I mean, come on now. It's getting out of hand.
Okay, I just want this to be known. I had the idea for the Centaurs for Disease Control when I first started working on this, like a year ago, before COVID started. So,
God damn it.
Of course you did.
I get it. This is a bad time to bring it up.
No, that is great.
Sir High Elf, are you sure I can't interest you in 2 shots? It'll clear your disease right up.
Don't touch me.
If you're handing out shots, I'll take 4.
2 will knock you out. But
Yeah,
it's
the man
good
said
for
he'll
you.
take 4.
It's good for you, though. Johnson,
I want 2 of each.
Johnson, come give him to him. I didn't think about any of this beforehand. Till you guys made it about the masks and shit. I didn't think about going with that. All right. He goes on off and has like a very, very short conversation with Centaur Fauci. We'd be happy to join you if you don't mind us going with you.
Well, you may call.
He attempts to hand everybody a mask.
DB has health issues and can't wear one.
And
I'm
we,
gonna cut like a giant hole right in the mouth area.
Oh, Mendicus, we know what that's going to be used for.
Hey, I thought you said no blowjobs.
He said it, but he don't mean it.
Yeah, I'm gonna confusedly take the mask and put it over my balls.
It's not like your fucking door hole, Yasmorn. I just say it's hard to breathe in these things.
Alright, so you all do continue.
I get what you mean, man, but I'd rather have my balls protected than get some air.
Oh, I'm so glad you rolled a 5, Paul. That was a good one. Good roll, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear it wrong just under my nose.
Now, I will say the centaurs for disease control were a 6 and under. 7 to 10 was one thing, and 11 and 12 are bad things. So,
Oh, well, I like this one.
yeah.
It
So,
turned out pretty
yeah,
good.
you all eventually do. You 6 and the 6, or sorry, the 5 CDC members, Johnson, I can't remember the stupid name I came up with. Moderna.
Moderna.
Fauci and Pfizer. I'm going to change Doombayada, Moderna. The 5 of you do camp out.
AstraZeneca has blood clots.
If you got on the travel, can I ask the other ones that did not heal DB to, since they're not helping anybody else because they're just chilling with us, to help heal my DB?
Don't let AstraZeneca do it.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, Lord.
With a 21.
Shit, that's perception. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
See, I love that Pavel uses inspiration on little rolls, like to heal, to heal his displacement.
Fuck. I'll take the 21. That was for honesty.
The 3 of them will use their wands. They won't use their extra healing, but it should be enough to, I imagine, help them. But seeing that they don't have anything else to use it on, 28 more points of healing. All right, you all camp out. Vaden, do you make mush for everyone?
No, fuck these people. I make it for just us.
Alright. As Vaden makes you all mush from various berries, nuts, and any wild game, small game that he can find nearby, the centaurs, you see Johnson and Johnson ride off into the forest and bring back a large bushel of berries that they split amongst the 2 of them and begin to bake. Or not bake, but eat, sorry.
Can I offer them rations for helping?
Oh, there is no need to give us your food, young bugbear. Please take of it and enjoy it yourself.
Pavel, how
Very
old are you?
kind. Many days and many noons.
What the fuck?
Several Tuesdays and many Wednesdays.
I was expecting I can't count.
Hey, Pavel. Pavel, no one knows the answer. You could make it up.
I know I am an adult.
You see, friend, he is not a young bugbear, so do not disrespect him.
Hey, Paul,
I'm
is
at
there
least 17.
Paul, is there like an adult ritual for bugbears? Like, do you have to like mate to be an adult, or you have to like kill another bugbear or something savage like that?
I've mated with many.
No, I'm just asking. Is there like a rite of passage to be an adult bugbear, or no, or it's just time?
Mated, Pavel, not masturbated.
Oh. Well, that
Oh.
you don't even know my real name.
Pavel, have you gotten that sweet bugbear ass?
I am yet to see another of my kind.
Well, that's just poor planning.
Okay. Have you had any sweet construct ass?
What was
I
that,
don't know what you're
Medicus?
fucking into, but not me.
What about you, Yasmorn? You've had any of that sweet human ass?
I don't crossbreed.
What was that for, Kuzma?
Nothing. I'm sorry. I'm just messing stuff
I just
while
checked.
we're fucking around.
Just wanted to tell a story to a random stranger.
Mendicus, are you doing any more work on your shoes tonight?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, make
Yeah.
me another sleight of hand check at advantage, and Alka has to make me another. Go ahead and make me your second Tinker's check, because you guys camped pretty early. You guys made good time, and you've got plenty of time tomorrow.
Who's the guy that talked to us mainly?
I'll add the 5 again to make it a 25.
Alrighty, and Moderna. Moderna was the one that talked to you guys a lot.
You there, Moderna. Have you seen anything like this before? And I show him my Dabu statue.
You know, it does look familiar. There was a small monastery in the Hoofed Pass. I feel like I saw one, not in the monastery itself, but in a small clearing somewhere to the south of it, relatively near Mount Kamiri, but not quite in it.
You say you saw one of these?
Looks similar, different pose. Instead of the hands on the belly like that one, it looked happier and had one hand on the belly and one hand on its head.
Oh, that's very specific. I don't know why you wouldn't pick it up.
Oh, I don't just pick up things that belong to other people just because they left it behind.
Yeah, he's a drow. That's just something they do.
Right. My friend Mendicus is right.
Mendicus, with your 17, you are able to get the boot part of your shoe stitched together, and you have begun the lining of the inside of it. Not exactly perfect, but you're starting to get the measurements of it, like getting down in the boot to get around the toe portion of it. That'll take longer, and you probably need a little bit more light than what you're getting right now. So you stop for the night. Alcast, you get another several hours in on your abode, your 4 stones, and you actually get the first half of the engraving done on one of your stones. So you're making good progress on that so far, too, with that 25. And are you all doing anything else before heading on the next day for the Hoofed Pass?
I wanna, if I'm keeping watch at some point, I wanna start scratching my fucking scar on my head.
So, whether you're keeping watch or just wait up a little bit later than everyone else, the moment you scratch your head, you see this vivid image of this rotund, angry wood elf. He's got a scar running down over his left eye. What looks to be like a cataract in that left eye. He is actively abusing some woman. He has a knife in his hand. He's wearing what looks to be a butcher's clothing. Old blood stained on it, some newer blood stained on it. But the moment before his knife hits the woman in front of him, your vision goes out. And you just hear in your head, he dies. When you find him, kill him.
Where the hell is he?
Not along your current path, but you will find him. And you will kill him for me.
Yeah, alright, that sounds like fun.
You feel this ice cold feeling on your forehead. A very pleasant sensation to counteract the and act as a dichotomy towards the burning, searing sensation that you had kind of learned to live with over the last few days. Is just constant little burning sensation in your forehead.
It is piss.
Yeah, I still have that.
But
Piss is still there.
God damn it. But where that burning sensation was on your forehead, this cooling sensation, and then you instinctually touch that spot in your forehead and that chain link is gone. Like that small raised scarred section is just no longer there. And you hear one last word in your head. Enjoy. And
Out of the character, quick question.
yeah, and then you just kind of zone out and wake back up the next day. Go ahead, Pavel.
I went back and re-listened to it, and I thought the scar went away when he switched from not Pavel, Pouvre to Mendicus.
So, I believe I said that the message is for Mendicus and not for Pouvre, but it wasn't until he touched it that he actually got the message and it appeared back.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're
I was
good.
confused.
Very, very good clarification question, just to be sure.
Can I like roll anything to determine if I know where this fucking dude is? Like any idea? Have I been there before? Or anything?
I'll let you roll me a history check at advantage to see if you've ever seen this guy before.
Or anything about his surroundings?
You didn't get much of the surroundings, but you remember this one. I'm gonna say woman, but somewhere between a woman and a girl that you used to work with in your younger-ish years, who this was not her in your vision there, but you remember her talking about somebody that she referred to as the meat man that was extremely cruel to her. And this was...
I can work with that.
Yeah, and this was in Bryn Takur. I'm going to ping it real quick and shift you guys to it, just so Menix can see it.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the brief time that you were there for. That is where that occurred. But yeah. Anything else?
Good for me.
Alrighty. Otherwise, you all awaken the next day. The centaurs have already eaten their berries or standing up. Moderna and one of the Johnsons will come over and lay their wands upon DB and heal her for the rest of her healing. Yeah, it was a good bit. Everybody else can go and take their long rest, and that includes you, Pavel, who's sitting at not full health. And otherwise, you all continue on the next day. Anything you guys would like to accomplish in the morning?
And how many hours did I get on the?
We'll go 6 more because you guys made really good progress during the next day traveling with the centaurs.
Peyton, why are you looking for these little figurines?
I don't know. I believe my master told me I needed to collect them for some reason.
Does anybody else find it ironic that Vaden has a master?
I don't get it. What do you mean?
I don't understand, Pavel. Please explain.
Yeah, Pavel.
I just don't think
We all
that
worship a god.
Drow had masters. We have gods as, like, us.
No,
But
the Drow
he
do
has a
not have
master.
masters. The monks have masters.
I mean, Drow do have masters, but it's been outlawed for most parts of the world. For at least my lifetime.
Well, I do not know of such thing, Alcahest, but I've never had a master until I came to the surface world.
Speaking of your age, Alcahest, what is the earliest thing that you remember?
Well, it's hard to say, you know. It's hundreds of years ago. Some things Melora created, some trees. You know, it's just some things, really.
Crazy.
So, were you like, were you born or were you made?
I was created.
By who?
A dwarf, a god that was a dwarf.
You say a god?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
plenty of them.
Yeah, they don't exist.
Yeah, wait.
Of course they don't. Melora doesn't exist. Ion
What
doesn't
do
exist.
you mean, Mendicus? They don't exist.
I mean, what? Yeah, they don't exist. What else? What
Are
do
you
Well,
saying
warlock,
that
the power
gods-
comes from nothing.
You're saying that gods do not exist?
Why would they?
Not like they created everything or something.
Well, fuck. Vaden's, you know, he's atheist now. No, I'm just kidding.
Are we still close by
Good
the
point.
centaurs?
They're good at picking up on social cues, so they're as
Yeah,
close.
they should fuck off right now.
That's why they were hesitant at first, because clearly Vaden
About
didn't
to
want
have
be
an
around them.
argument about gods.
But they kind of fluctuate depending on y'all's conversation on whether they feel like they should be near you or not. So if you would like them to be nearby, they are within eyesight for sure. They usually hang out either in front of you guys or around within like 20 feet of you all.
Mendicus, what did the gods do to you?
I mean, what the gods didn't do for me? They didn't do shit for me.
Well, you have 13 teeth, in fact. You could have less.
Yeah, I could have less.
Well, who gave you the teeth in the
fewer.
first place?
I've seen people with less teeth, and I didn't want to be them.
Yes, and you aren't. You have a good amount, I guess.
You're telling me
of teeth.
this should be a blessing. Is what you're telling me.
Well, I am here. You met me, and you only met me through my will to find the gods that I'm seeking. And I make you mush, so by proxy, you should thank the gods.
You know what? I'll thank your search for your god that that we found each other.
You think we could just like
Yeah,
yell
you
at
could have
Mendicus?
less teeth if it weren't for the gods, is what I'm saying.
Yell at
Do you
Mendicus
think
for
we?
what?
Yeah. Do you think we could just yell at Mendicus and make him go away and have Pouvre back?
I told you, fucking Pouvre is not coming back out.
Let's just berate Medicus, completely berate him.
I had a deal with Pouvre, because he fucking just makes trouble.
What's
He
the
never supposed
deal?
to come out in the first place.
What is the deal?
What do you mean? What's the deal?
You said you made a deal with him. What is the deal?
Oh, that he sucking shuts the fuck up and sits back and watches.
When does he come out?
He doesn't ever.
Why did we see him then?
Well, because I was fucking zoned out on whatever drugs that I still have in my backpack.
I did not see him, so.
Well, yeah, you.
But I heard about this Pouvre fellow. Now let me see those drugs, if you don't mind.
So, I have a question, Mandigus. And I'm kind of whispering, so I'm assuming the
Okay.
centaur kind of backing off a little bit. They keep centaur keep calling you high elf. Have you been doing the drug?
No, I'm sober this whole time.
Why do they call you high elf?
I guess that's what I am. I'm
You're high elf.
Yeah, wait a second. Medicus,
What
you
the fuck
drugs
happened?
without sharing?
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what did y'all sort of say?
You taking drugs without sharing?
No, I don't have any. I only got the construct tripping drugs. I don't know what these centaur are talking about. That's what I'm telling you. You don't fucking trust the shit they're giving you. It's not safe. It hasn't been thoroughly tested. They rushed all this healing, and it's not safe.
Who's what you buy it?
I think what Kuzma said it best. What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell?
13 plus 1 bean was fucking.
Your tooth.
Oh, yeah.
Is it 12 in a bean or 13
It's
in
13 in a bean.
a bean? You still think you have 14 until it
Yeah,
rots.
I do.
It rots out of your dry socket.
Sorry, I was typing my joke into the chat just now.
Well, read it for the audio listeners.
The Female Drow Association, aka the FDA, hasn't passed the medicine by their standards.
Yeah. Well, in the Drow Society, the females do decide lots of things.
Yeah.
Like, who's the male in the relationship?
Alrighty.
Well, no. Not Pavel.
Yeah, who has the wrong name now? It's not so
there
easy.
Still is a difference between female and male, if you did not know.
I thought you were like Ken.
Yeah, it's alchemist.
No, that's okay. Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Just smooth down there.
Still bigger than you, boy.
So,
Listen, you may have a multi-tool, but it's not the same.
I mean, mine's better, so yeah, it's not the same, it's better. Yours goes flappy, mine goes brrrr.
Well, you do have a point, Alcahest. I take that back.
Yeah,
about
this
the size.
actually has a point.
It's about the size, but it's definitely about the motion of the ocean, so.
So eventually, Moderna goes, "We're approaching the pass. You may want to be quiet."
What? We may want to what?
Moderna, trust me, I've dealt with these fellows before. Don't
I
worry.
said you may want to be quiet.
Why?
Just ask them why it's a pass.
You see him scratch his head like, that is a terrible name for somewhere you're not supposed to go through, isn't it? Alright, so eventually, as you all continue to make your way in through the Hoofed Pass, you are eventually surrounded and stopped by a group of centaurs, well-armored, shielded, speared, pole-armed, holding centaur. They immediately pull off CDC Fauci off to the side. They have a small discussion. He comes back and just talks briefly with the rest of the centaurs. Moderna comes up to you all and says, "We must part ways for now. We will be within earshot."
Thank God.
I don't believe there will be any issue, but be well otherwise.
These people have too many fucking extremities.
Well, did you get us through?
No promises. That is up to you all from here. We have done our best.
Whatever.
Why are you leaving then? What the fuck?
They had a private conversation and some shit went down. So
They're on vacation, Pavel. They're just
So you all are.
Well-
Sorry, go ahead.
don't trust the CDC.
They're just gonna go fuck off for 12 days.
Yeah, just don't. That's all I gotta say. Don't trust the CDC.
They're gonna get paid and fuck off for 12 days.
So eventually, you all are approached by a centaur with a large, like Roman centaur helmet with like the tall plumage. It is a bright yellow with blue and red dots mixed in on it.
I'm gonna show him my scroll.
So
I still have it.
yeah, this has been seen before
How do you know?
because we keep track of those who come
yeah.
and go through the Hoofed Pass.
Let me see your records.
Mustache, halfling.
Da.
I heard the rumor that you were the one that was off to go fight the Chimera with the Bugbear, the Warforged, and the Drow.
Da.
From all that I've heard from our scouts, the Chimera was killed. There was the dead corpse of the Chimera, but no one else there. We have reason to believe it was you all. Are we correct to assume so?
Da.
As my lieutenant said to you, the four of you will be permitted into Mother's Island. On the matter of the human and the high elf, though, we do not know them. Outsiders are not welcome into Mother's Island. It is too
Well, what-
dangerous.
Well, what about this gnome?
You see him pull out this small piece of glass and put it on his eye and like look around. I see no gnome, and he takes it and puts it back in a pocket in his like breast pocket.
Oh, I am so... Guys, I think he's making fun of me because I'm an orphan.
My friend, how do we get these people in? These outsiders.
You know of he who blows in the wind. Well, these two were critical in helping save him. It's true they are not from Mother's Island, but they have been proven themselves time and time again.
To answer the Drow, there is no way to bring an outsider into Mother's Island, save with special permission from trusted individuals, as you well know by your note, your scroll.
Let me speak to your manager.
Okay,
We're never getting there now.
And I'll use my bomb of velocity and make myself have a manager haircut. Let me speak to your manager.
The Karen cut.
Yeah, I'm giving myself the Karen cut.
Damn, he's powerful.
It's gonna be like orangish, blondish with some highlights in there, you know.
What if we promise to keep masks on them?
I never agreed to this.
I think you mistake me for not trusted individual. Do you know who you speak to?
I speak to the mustached halfling who killed the Chimera on nature's behalf, and that I am quite great. And he cuts off. I'm quite grateful for.
Нет. Тот,
No.
кто деревьев для коровит. I am who he speaks to tree. I am the druid Kuzma, and you will let me pass.
I'm going to have you make two separate checks. Go ahead and make me a performance check. And then, based on that, is going to decide whether you have a persuasion at advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, fuck.
Poor thing.
Hey, could you say that a little bit louder? With a nat 1.
Use your inspiration.
I used it earlier on something stupid.
Oh, Vaden uses his inspiration on stupid shit.
Oh yeah, you used it on the deck save. That's right.
I did, but
No,
I
so
actually.
did Kuzma.
Well, I guess I do use it on stupid shit.
I am not fluent in Druidic. So what you say to me means very little. Now, unfortunately, I do have to respect what the drow said. I will be back with my manager. Stay put. And he gallops off into the forest.
Wow. Can't believe that worked, guys. Let's go.
Wait.
You are still surrounded by
Oh,
centaur.
okay, fine.
Can I ask one of the centaur that are around us if does my beast get to come?
DB?
I don't know. I don't make that decision. I just stand here and stab anybody that tries to go past me.
Well, I was permitted to go, and I am riding upon my beast, so therefore he will go, and I will take no as yes.
I will take no as yes.
Quick, Kuzma, ride me, and then we can go in.
Yasmore, that's not the first time you said that to a man.
Well, this is the first time that I mean it.
Oh, that's fucking good.
But it's not the first time that happened.
It's just the first time I happen to be telling the truth.
So about another 5 minutes passes. And the centaur comes back up. And he steps off to the side. And you see walking through the forest this about 3'7" halfling. Female, hair flowing down her back and about 15 feet behind her. I mean, like Rapunzel style hair where it looks like it's been very recently brushed. It is just flowing over top of the roots and the stems and the branches and anything sticking out. It just flows over top of it like water.
Kuzma, check her out, huh? Put your potato away.
Check out the ass on that.
The potato cracks again and falls off.
I'm not that big.
Yet again.
I understand that.
Slower, baby. I'm almost there.
Yeah, do you understand English?
Fair question. What is she speaking?
She's speaking common.
Okay.
I understand that my presence was requested by a drow.
We don't need no presents.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I did request your presence.
Well,
Me
no,
and my friends here are just trying to pass through the pass.
Bane, if you really wanted presents, you should have just talked to me.
Well, I just don't understand why this still remains an issue. If this is a pass, then I shall pass with my comrades.
Will all of you join me for tea?
I'd drink your tea.
Sure, why not? Why not?
Yeah, I'm just kind of impressed that was called the Vault Board instead of a construct, to be honest with you.
Is it poison?
No. It is not poison.
Okay.
Is it through the Hoofed Pass?
Would she tell you it's poison if it was poison?
It is in the Hoofed Pass, young bugbear.
So we are allowed through.
This has not been decided yet.
Well, don't mind him. We will drink your tea.
Please, join me. And she leads you up closer to this cliffside, though not that far away, to a small hovel. Not to be mixed up with a small pavel. As you all step inside this tent that looks barely big enough for this young halfling, it opens up, and is a multi-roomed. I guess like I think I don't watch Doctor Who, but it's like a TARDIS, right? Where it's like a way bigger on the inside. Yeah. TARDIS style tent.
I don't think you can say that word on Twitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, you all are led into this tent. It opens up. There are multiple rooms, including a small kitchen, a bedroom that is covered with like vines. Like, you know how people like put beads on their doorway, but it's like that with like vines and different like like strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, kind of like draping down. Please make yourself comfortable. And she like flicks her hand towards the kitchen, and this flame happens under this small teapot, and you can hear the water begin to heat up inside. Now, Sir High Elf, will you please light the candle in the middle of that table?
With what?
There are matches beneath it.
Hey, sure, I guess.
As you all light it, I need all of you, let me check the spell real quick, a charisma saving throw.
Oh, thank God.
Finally. My time has come.
Damn.
Alrighty. All of you, except for Mendicus, fail the saving throw.
Damn.
You must all tell the truth. None of you know this. Now, you don't have to talk, but you cannot lie.
Is this Zone of Truth?
This is Zone of Truth.
Okay, so I wouldn't know this. Okay.
Well, no. Okay, so out of character, she does not know that you saved on this because this is not her casting the spell. This is a magic item in the room.
Oh, okay.
She will assume that for the most part this does work. You may bring Displacer Beast inside if you wish, though it would be that much more cramped. If not, she
I'll bring it in.
Alright, so there's just a little bit less room in the tent. Please choose your tea. There are several red leaves to choose from. There are also some yellow, some blue, some magenta, some orange, and some darker blue as opposed to the slightly lighter blue.
I want blue.
I'll take whichever you recommend.
Light blue or darker blue?
Not the one that Vaiden's drinking. light blue.
Well, I will take the purple.
I want the dark blue.
I want the red.
And which one for you, Kuzma?
I'll take orange. That seems left over.
And Outcast?
Really drink tea. Did you say green?
There's a yellow one, Alcahest.
Yeah, I'll take yellow. It reminds me of Yasmon.
You want a drink, mate?
Yasmorn tea.
Would you like the green one?
Take green. It's a pretty good color.
So when you look, there is a green section. They're literally just labeled with their or with their colors. The green one is empty. You see her pull off this small satchel from her side, and she brings you over a single leaf from it.
Oh, Tonka.
The water is almost ready. Maybe we could sit and talk for a little bit. So, tell me, what brings the seven of you through the Hoofed Pass? And just keep in mind, you are all under a Zone of Truth. So just keep that in mind.
I seek the final piece of Melora.
I seek a piece of ass. Why did I say that?
I mean, you are a bard. It makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so. I just don't know what. Oh, yeah.
What were you saying, dear halfling?
I'm gonna pick up crook, hold it over my head. I seek the final piece of Melora's crook in Mount Committee.
Bold. Very bold. What of the rest of you all?
Kuzma's my best friend. I go everywhere with him.
You have to choose him or me.
She's been talking shit about you all day, Pavel. Go.
Easy.
Pavel, Kuzma doesn't do any work. He never does any...
Long day at work, bud?
Long 2 years.
Long 4.5 years? Okay.
Yeah.
And what of the other 5 of you?
You know, pick herbs, make my magic items, shit like that. It's not too much.
Yeah, I started traveling because my dick didn't work well enough to satisfy women. Why the hell did I say that?
That's first voice.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, you win.
Top of that one. Shit.
I can't wait. Just wait for my character arc to come full round. I can't wait for the redemption arc for that one's gonna be good.
There's no topping that one tonight, man. There's no topping that.
I have one word for what Yasmorn has said to all of us. Finally.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's just an inspiration generating machine.
You can stack that inspiration.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking. Gotta have a headache now. I'm laughing.
Are you like a chronic masturbator? Because that's your ability to get it up when you need it with the lady. So I mean, that's what I've experienced with watching gnomes and humans and whatnot.
You know, I consider myself more of a connoisseur if I spend all my gold online watching. I don't like this house at all. I don't like this house one bit.
You like the painting books of the ladies?
I genuinely don't want to talk about it.
If you don't mind me interrupting.
I don't mind. Please, go ahead.
What of the 4 of you? God damn it, I keep laughing. What about the rest of the 4 of you?
I'm just following Kuzma.
And the 3 of you? Drow.
The 3 of them are with us. We have met them and they have become our friends. We trust them with our lives.
I understand.
We have been in many battles.
I understand that you trust them with your life, but that doesn't mean I trust them with a preserved nature that I am guarded to protect with my centaur army.
Well, believe me, Kuzma is one with nature, and he will be sure, and
with my orph army will be unstoppable.
And I, with DB,
What's her name?
She is not
DB.
said yet.
We'll make sure that they do not. Period. Question mark.
Yeah, we're not here. We're not looking to start trouble. We're just.
Is she still asking us she's asking us what we desire?
No,
Like, what-
why you're here. Why you wish to pass through the Hoofed Pass.
I'm mumbled some, but she's talking to me or the other ones?
She is actively talking to the Warforged, the Drow, and DB.
Oh, I thought I mumbled it out earlier.
What did you say earlier? I may have missed it.
I was saying, just, picking herbs, making magic.
I'm sorry, you did say that.
I am here to learn more about the way of the monk, and I'm here to find some figurines my master has tasked me with.
Why are you looking for those figurines, Vade?
Well, what if it's a puzzle?
That sounds boring as hell.
How many were there?
Well, I must have written it down somewhere. I don't know.
Can DB speak?
DB does have language that she can speak. Someone can talk to her. You tell me, Drow, you wish to go to the Rose Academy.
Who is there? Who teaches at the Rose Academy?
I do not know. I have not left the Hoofed Pass in 219 years.
Well, I will have to say that I'll have to check it out, but I am a monk of the Yellow Canary.
She gives you a not a skeptical as in she doesn't believe you, but a skeptical as in
You're basic.
a skeptical as in like just for whatever reason, whatever you said just now just caught her off guard.
Is there something wrong with me being part of the Yellow Canary?
No, not at all. The monks of Melora are always nice to see near the Hoofed Pass, but this may come off the wrong way, but one uneducated of the Melorian monks is a little bit rarer. Normally those who train of one of the disciplines is at least aware of the others. But you seem to know very little of the Rose Academy.
Well, I am not from the surface world originally. My master has taught me only the ways of the Yellow Canary, and I know no other.
Then I wish you much knowledge. And at this point in time, she leans down and begins to speak in bestial to DB. Kuzma, you can just kind of always understand that, right?
Yep.
So as she was always saying, what about the four of you, what about the three of you, you would pick up on these subtle purrs that she would do in the back of her throat, almost like rolling your R's, but she would do them almost like with each word as if she was like translating into bestial. So she would say what are the three of. So you get the idea that she was asking DB what she was doing here as well. And you hear DB respond, I follow the bugbear. He has been very good to me so far. I have slept much, but gotten to stretch my legs occasionally. I have no desire to go anywhere besides with him. And eventually she stands back up, pours each of you your water, and helps you, like, make sure you put your leaf in the water. If you have any questions for me, you have until I finish my tea to ask me whatever you wish, and if I know you all have been honest with me, and she kind of gives like a sly look to Yasmorn, and I will be honest back with you all.
Will you sleep with my best friend Kuzma?
I couldn't get rid of the eye. You know, like the raising the eyebrow. Huh?
It is still early. I imagine you'll want to get on the road immediately. I don't imagine you'll want to spend...
I'll be back through. I mean...
Fuck. I I got something funny I want to say. I just keep trying to laugh. I just keep laughing every time I try to say it. Do you know how to plant the potato in the farm? Do you know how to plant the potato in the farm?
Nah, I'll show you about that.
I hope that answers your question, young bugbear.
I mean, we can step out for like 20 minutes.
I can bring out my calligraphy tools and I can just paint this.
What will I do with the extra 18 minutes?
I was about to give you the benefit of the doubt. I was going to say, I don't think there's enough hours left in the day.
I was gonna say roll a performance check. We could make shoe here and... Wait, what is your name?
I am Priroda.
Oh yeah, Kuzma, that's all you.
Kuzma. You know that is Druidic for nature. I put nature in a Russian translator.
I know. I learned all of.
I learned all of Russia.
I learned all of Russian to play Dungeons and Dragons. Alright. You see her, when she finishes answering Pavel's question, sip her tea. Assuming the rest of you all do. Who had the red tea?
That was me.
Okay. So as you drink on this tea, it's very lightly flavored. It's a very gentle, aromatic, flowery flavor to it. You can write this down wherever you need to take notes. You will have advantage on your next perception check.
Ooh, okay.
You have advantage on the next perception check you choose to have advantage on. You don't have to use it on the next one.
Can I ask her if she understood what DB said and if she talks shit about me?
DB is rather fond of you. I imagine she has not been with you long, but she has enjoyed getting to not only stretch her legs, but she implied that she has used her tail many a times.
Oh yeah, we stretched her legs and used her tail.
That was very creepy the way you said that. Alright.
My.
Who had the yellow?
Yeah, okay.
I went with green.
He's got green.
Oh, yeah,
light blue?
That was me.
This one has a much more woody flavor to it. It also... You feel this, like, subtle boost of adrenaline. It's a very weird feeling. But you have one use of rage whenever you want to use it.
Sounds like Poovray's coming back, boys.
Who had magenta?
That was me.
Tastes like grapes.
The grape drink.
This, it's very, very light. Very, very faint to the taste at all. It almost tastes just like warm water, but you get this almost like slight caffeinated style feeling inside your body. You can give yourself advantage on any one ranged attack. Did anyone have the darker blue?
I did.
This
Pavel. Oh, sorry. I didn't think you heard me.
No, you're good. You're good. This one, despite the fact like you could literally see the steam rising off of the water, it was a very cool sensation to your lips. It was almost like lip numbing in a way. And it tasted almost like a raspberry slushy. A blue raspberry slushy. You, at any point in time, can choose to have resistance on a cold damage against you. So basically, you can have any cold damage that comes at you one time. Or, Kuzma, you had orange, yeah? Yours is kind of weird. Yours has many flavors to it, but they're all these different woody flavors. I imagine Kuzma, when he was younger, probably tried many different types of moss and lichen and maybe leaves, just to have a taste of nature. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but that kind of seems like a very Kuzma thing to do when he's traveling on his own with Pavel before they had the mush maker. But you kind of get just this varying flavor palette of different woods and leaves and moss and lichen, but it's not bad. Like, you remember having some not very fun tasting plants in nature. Trial and error led you to what you know you enjoy. These are all the flavors you enjoy. You will have advantage on any nature or medicine check of your choice. And the last one is the green one, I believe, correct? As you drink this, there's this moment where you're almost overcome with flavor. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
I knew it was going to be a wisdom saving throw. Last.
You're drinking Brondo, the thirst mutilator.
Plants crap, I know.
It's got electrolytes.
It's what the Warforged crave. You sit back and enjoy the drink for a moment. And you zone out. You see before you Ayun. You've seen her several times before. You've seen several of her siblings, the other gods and goddesses. You see many of the other gods there. Some of them you don't recognize. A few of them you actually do. You see Lothander in his bright glory that he is. You see the Raven Queen, doused in her black feathers. You see Cord rippled in muscle. You see Bahamut in his more humanoid style form, large and dragonborn scaled-like. You see Melora shifting between her tree and human and dryad animals, her body just kind of changing forms as the discussion continues. You see Azuth, face shrouded, covered by his purple star blue silver robes. And many of the other deities. Go ahead and make me a religion check real quick. Very nice, a 24. If you hadn't heard the name recently, you probably would have overlooked the gods as you looked upon them. But as you scan the crowd of these deities, you see a god mentioned recently, Elestray. The god Vaden mentioned relatively recently. You're unable to hear anything. You just see them talking. Some of them a little bit more animated than others. Bahamut and Lothander especially. The Raven Queen sits off to the side quietly, almost perched, watching over the rest of the group. Azuth and Ayun discussing fervently with Bahamut and Lathander. Then your perception shifts. And you see Ayun with this almost comically large set of keys. When I say comically large, I mean thousands of keys. Your perspective is very limited. But as she scrolls through these many different keys, she finds the one in one solid stroke as she just moves them all to the side. You hear the as the key enters into the pins, moving all of them out of the way. And then you awaken. Back in this tent. Back in this small hovel. With all of the others continuing their questions.
That's some good fucking.
Seemingly only having zoned out for like 2 to 3 seconds. All of that happening very quickly.
What did you? That's a Raven to us.
No, just that's some good fucking tea.
So I'm guessing you didn't say anything out loud. That was all.
No, I'm just digesting it.
Cool. If anyone else has any questions, we will pick up there next time. That's where we're going to end the stream there. I hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did. Please check us out. YouTube, Spotify, all that good stuff. Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you next week.